These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Holly. The news yesterday was so positive. We are about to receive this long-awaited blessing. It could come any moment or any day. We are on the threshold of liquidity. We who have believed and have waited for years will be blessed. Continue in faith. Let go of any doubt. The news yesterday was fantastic. Caparoni says Iraq is in IMF Article 8. That is incorrect. They're in Article 14. This is verifiable by going to imf.org under Iraq. Choose Iraq's position in the fund. Frank 26, Firefly boots on the ground. Iraqi TV update. Firefly TV today now saying the study of the deleting of the zeros has been officially completed. It has been turned over to the CBI. They said that the strategy of the deleting the zeros is to reform Iraq's currency and payment system. Frank Mustafa now has a scientific approved monetary reform study. What do you think Mustafa is going to do with it? He's about to give it to the citizens because he's been bragging and bragging that he's in control of the monetary reform. He's in control of deleting 3 zeros. He's in control of the new exchange rate. He's in control of the new currency that they're about to give them. Wolverine said late Thursday night, I just need to tell you that I've had great intel coming directly from the source and not from a third person, or I'm hearing this and that. Let's just say we are really close to this release now. Right, Militia Man says the project to delete the zeros from the exchange rate of the Iraqi dinar, the IQD, is not new and has been on the table for many years of the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI. Project has had to evolve along with the education process for the citizens. Many obstacles have been in the path of success to actually deleting the 3 zeros from their exchange rate. The PM himself, having survived the recent attempt in the Prime Minister's life, assured the country that he was moving forward with reforms. There are many examples that the project to delete the zeros is not something that is to be studied now, as it already has been studied, and the study supports that it is time for implementation. All right, Pimpy, finally a portion of the announcement I've been waiting for has arrived. Article, quote, Luke Oil announces the discovery of Arito field in Iraq with reserves of 7 billion barrels, unquote. Remember, I told you there was a big field of oil that was discovered, and I didn't know why they hadn't announced the discovery of it yet, but it should put them about as much oil as Saudi Arabia, if not in front of them. This is part of that. This isn't even the big one yet. So now they're starting to make this announcement. I was waiting for this months ago. I'm not sure why the delay. You can see right there, they've announced, oh look, we've magically just discovered. I knew about this months ago. All right, Mountain Goat says there is one important issue I need to cover closely today. It is the quantum financial system. They are now coming out in the public and talking about implementation of the QFS. The central piece of the QFS is to be able to track and convert existing currencies in the SWIFT system into a gold-backed Basel III, 4, 5 compliant currencies. I believe they are now getting ready to implement the QFS currency piece, the piece that we investors are waiting for. Mountain Goat continued says, of course there's much coordination with the CBI so that the RV and reinstatement of the dinar will coincide with the timing. They cannot implement the QFS for the currency reform piece until they are ready to release the new currency rates and SDR baskets. Today they gave out the news to the public to inform us that the QFS for currency reform is coming shortly. This is amazing news and is one more item that points to the real possibility of our January 22 reinstatement of the IQD with a new rate along with the other currencies in the new SDR basket. All right, Holly, the RV is happening. We are not waiting for it to happen. It is happening. It is ongoing. It's real time. It's not at our level yet, but it is working down to our level. As far as the RV, what my contact told me today, it's happening. Sit back, grab popcorn, watch it get to you. So relax, everybody. We should see it at our level by the end of November. If not, it's not that far off because the world cannot wait much longer. It's being released in stages or by the tiers. All right, Bruce via Wiser Now. Today, remember the QFS tests were done, and we understand that went very well, and they passed the tests. Everything is looking good for us. There is an if in place. It doesn't mean we know absolutely anything, that we are there, but there are some very good signs that are pointing to the possibility that we could and should be notified between now and Sunday. All right, Mark Z via PDK says, I can tell you absolutely 100% that we'll have more whale groups that are flying out to Reno in great anticipation. Whales have massive amounts of currencies. I know another one heading to Miami in hopes of redemption. Keep in mind these whales already turned in and verified their currency and now have SKRs, safekeeping receipts. They are not bringing in new currency. They are being funded for their SKRs. Question, what are they exchanging? Answer, they are there for currency, mostly dinar and dong. So whales traveling to exchange currency should give you an idea of timing. We must be close. We don't know when it will get to us, but it is a when, not an if. All right, Frank26 says you're going to have to figure out when to hold them, when to fold them. A lot of people are going to run to the bank as soon as this happens. That's a big mistake. First of all, the CBI might change things along the way. American banks might change things, or maybe the spread lowered after a few weeks. I don't know. The best thing to do is walk to the bank, not run to it, and learn from the mistakes that others have made in the very beginning of exchanging. All right, Mark Z, question mark, do we have to pay taxes on dinar and dong? Answer, I'm told we will not pay taxes on the exchange, that it is covered by treaty. Note, always consult with your tax professionals at the appropriate time.